gang. I'm trying to cop me a new chain. And with the block we move things. Black mask, call me Bruce Wayne.
Welcome back to BlazinGames. Today we are going to continue our What If gaming story. If, let's just say the What If series is a series that I'm making up, I'm doing once a month, is where we take some type of fighting game and bring it into an existence. So with that being said, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Make sure the notification bells is turned on so you do not miss out on any of my videos. Now, we are taking two comic book legendary series and we're pitting them up against each other. Now, we're saying what if next year E3 comes around, Ed Boon comes out and he gives an announcement that, hey, I know you guys were thinking that we were going to do Injustice 3 or even Mortal Kombat versus DC 2, but we want to throw a curveball at you guys and give y'all something completely new that you never seen coming. And you like, what could you possibly mean by that? And this logo comes up. Marvel versus DC. That is right. We are bringing Marvel versus DC to the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, PC, and any other gaming consoles you could think of. Now, it took me a long time to do this, so I will really appreciate a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. So we're talking about the roster. We did the DC roster on Tuesday, so if you haven't seen that, pause this video right now and go see that one. So we're going to break it down. Marvel vs. DC. We're going to have 44 characters in the base roster. That's right, 44. 22 for DC, 22 for Marvel, and we're getting the best of the best to be battling it out to see what comic book series truly is the best. Now, I will be doing a DLC packet video later on next week or later on in the month, before the end of August, basically. So let's get started with the character roster for Marvel, shall we? Up next, the leader of the Avengers, Captain America. You can't have a Marvel game without the Avengers, so let's get these Avengers out the way before we can get into some fun, shall we? Okay, so Captain America, a lot of people like him. Y'all, if y'all know me, y'all been following the channel for a minute, y'all know I'm not a huge fan of Captain America. I don't like him as a character. But I do respect his legendariness, if that makes any sense. Up next, Iron Man, a guy that I like a lot. I usually have him on every single one of my teams in Marvel vs. Capcom. Love Iron Man. I think if NetherRealm is doing these characters are going to be awesome. Their combos is going to be good. Captain America will be a fight down character. Iron Man, I think, should be a rush down or a zoning character, but can have combos if you think about it. So it would be Captain America. Then we got Iron Man up next. So Iron Man will be a good start because, he's part of the Avengers. So he's going to be in the game regardless. Up next, Thor. I thought about it. I wasn't going to add him in the game, but as I thought about it more and more, I'm like, you know what? I got to add Thor into the mix. Thor is going to be like, he's going to be like your overpowered grappler type of a character. You need one of these in every game, so I think Thor will fit that mold for be the grappler type of a character. A lot of people may pick him up. A lot of people might master him. He'll probably be one of those annoying characters you would hate to fight online. But if they are doing it for the sake of this game, it's going to be a tag team game, 2 versus 2. So I think this will be a pretty good way. I think you keep him as he is in Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate, and pretty much keep his moves set and his fighting style the same as that version of that game. Excuse me, I have to get a sip of water. Up next, Hulk. I've been in this debate so many times. Who would win in a fight, Hulk or Bane? I always say Bane. It's just me. I love Hulk, but I don't think Hulk can go toe to toe with Bane. Hopefully, these questions could be answered. Hulk is pretty much what you see is what you get. Power, nothing but power moves, power combos, power moves. Hulk is Hulk. Keep him as he is. Nothing fancy, nothing too flashy, but flashy enough, I guess. So let's keep Hulk as he is, and add a little swagger, a little bit of swagger to him. And that's what it be will be Hulk. Up next, we will have Doctor Strange. He is the type of character I would want him to be like Zendaya off of Injustice 1. Use a bunch of his magic spells, teleporting. He's the type of character who will get past spamming characters. So I would love to have him in this category, have him in this game. You can't go wrong with Doctor Strange. I love him as a character. I love him in the movies. And I think Doctor Strange will be a great asset to be in this game. He has a lot of tools that a lot of people would like to use. And he will be a great, I guess he could be a good assist as well. If you're doing a tag team mode, he can do a good assist type and open you up for moves and specials and things like that. So let's go to the next character. Hang on, here comes the SpiderMan. I'm such a nerd. SpiderMan will be my next pick of obvious choice because, honestly, when I think of Marvel, I honestly think of just Spider-Man. A lot of people now, when they look at Marvel, they look at the Avengers. But me, personally, when I think of, Marvel Comics, I think of Spider-Man. To me, he is Marvel Comics. It might be the Avengers now, but back in the day, it was Spider-Man. So Spider-Man will be in this game. Up next, a newcomer, Blade. Now, a lot of people didn't even know Blade was Marvel, which is surprising. But Blade is a Marvel character. He had his own comic book series, and I think bringing Blade back could be a setup for them to have a new Blade series movie. And I really think Blade will be a good combo type character. A lot of people will pick him up. A lot of people will like him. He has a lot of good different specials and moves. And I believe that Blade will be like a good asset, especially with his assistant. He can use his guns and other things like that. Or you can give him some type of assistant where he drinks blood and your partner heals or something like that. But Blade will be in this game in my version of this game. So Blade, you're in the game. Congratulations. We love you. Up next, you can't have a game without a baddie on your side, right? Storm is up next. I added Storm into this game because pretty much I love Storm. Like her and other females in the X-Men series is one of my favorite characters. But Storm is like one of the most iconic characters in the X-Men series. You can't go wrong if you add Storm, and I'm pretty sure if NetherRealm takes over this, they are gonna knock Storm out the park. She's gonna be a badass character. Everybody's gonna love her. If she is in this, if NetherRealm takes her up, and I will definitely be playing with her and trying to master her as she is. Because Storm is one of the best characters in the X-Men series. She's on every team in Marvel vs. Capcom, so she's good to go. Up next, Wolverine. Like, it's X-Men. We gotta have Wolverine in the game regardless. If everything goes the way it's supposed to go, Wolverine will be in this game. Wolverine, I think, will be a fast, fighting, rush down character. No keep away with him. He's just up in your face, beating you down. I don't think no one else will disagree with that. Wolverine will be a good asset. He got some good tools. His mutant powers can actually heal your character as well. It's just some tools out there that he has so many tools that can use to your advantage. And I really think Wolverine will be one of the best characters in this game, honestly. And this is one of the characters that a lot of people will want, especially if Disney let us use X-Men characters. So this is me saying X-Men characters will be in the game. Up next, Magneto, one of my favorite villains of all time. Well, can't even call him a villain. Can we call him a villain? I'm gonna call him a villain, even though he's like, he got his own motives. But I'm gonna call him a villain. Magneto will be in this game. He can be a good keep away character. Projectile character. Spamming character, but also give him some good tools for combos, opening you up, things like that. I think he would be a good asset to be in the game. Me personally, I would love to see Magneto in this type of environment and game, especially if NetherRealm is taking over and doing it right. I wouldn't have no problem playing with Magneto in this game. I don't think nobody would have an issue with Magneto being in this game if it's done the right way. And NetherRealm does things the right way. So Magneto, welcome to the team, homie. Up next, the swagger man himself, Gambit. Now, a lot of people was thinking that I was going to have Gambit in the Marvel vs. Capcom 4 thing. I was, but Gambit is too cool of a character not to be in this type of a scenario game. If NetherRealm will take all the best of the best characters and make them awesome, make them like 10 times better than what you think they would be. NetherRealm and Gambit in that category, them hand in hand, Gambit will be the best character in the game because you can do keep away, you can do combos, you can pretty much do everything. I think Gambit will be a well-rounded character, and I would love to see Gambit in the game. Up next, you can't have Gambit without his love interest, so let's bring in my homegirl Rogue. To me, I feel as though a lot of people don't like Rogue because they don't understand her or they just don't like her as a character on X-Men. But let's be honest with each other. This is the best pick of the picks. Rogue is as a main part of the X-Men team. She always been in the X-Men series. I love Rogue. I think her combos will be amazing. She can kiss all the other superheroes and villains and take their special abilities and make them as her own. She is an awesome fit. I will personally vouch for Rogue. I love Rogue. That's my favorite X-Men character of all time, and she will always have a special place in my heart. So let's put her in the game. Up next, Jubilee. Jubilee is something new. A lot of people never seen Jubilee in a fighting game at all, so I would like to put Jubilee in a fighting game. NetherRealm will do her right. I really think that Jubilee will be a great asset to the story mode and also to the game. As balance. Make her a balanced character. Make her 50-50s. Make her 50-50 strong. Make her like a footsie character, along with some good, long distance specials, and she'll be a good character to keep around. So, Jubilee, you are in the game. Congratulations. We love you. Keep it frosty, keep it sexy. I love Jubilee. She's one of the coolest characters in X-Men, actually. But that's just my opinion. Up next, Blackheart. The most evil person on Earth. Blackheart is going to be in this game. He's going to have a crazy role in the story mode. If they put Blackheart in the game, he will have a crazy part in the story mode. I think he will be like a double agent. Like whoever has the upper hand, he'll probably go on their side and screw over his universe just to make sure he can take more souls in the other universe. He's like the Shang Tsung of Marvel. You don't know what his motive is for the last second, and then it's too late. So I will pick Blackheart in this game just to give a little twist and just a little twist upon the story mode. Just because my mind is weird and I'm crazy. Up next, we are going to go after we do with Blackheart. Up next, we're going to have another never seen character before. Invisible Girl or Invisible Woman, whatever she want to call herself, but she is part of the Fantastic Four. I want to put her in this game because we've never seen her in a fighting game. I think she would be awesome. She would have some crazy move sets. A lot of people wouldn't know how to deal with her up front. And she'll be kind of a weird, goofy type of a character. Hard to read, hard to hit. Make her super fast, make her combos really, really good, make her specials good, give her like a pretty decent 50-50, make her footsies kind of fast to stop, and make her move set where you can punish somebody easily. And that will be her character. I think she's just there to be there. She's not taking up space because I put her in the game for a reason. And the reason is because I think she will be a good asset to the game, and you got to have a brilliant mind in the game as well. Up next, Black Willow. She's like, I will make her like her moveset. I will make her moveset like Deadpool's, but not as funny as Deadpool, but just make her like the serious Deadpool type person. Make her moveset along with her gun. She'll be like a good, keep away, spamming character. I hate using that word spamming, but it is what it is. She would be like a zoning character. There we go. That's another word for spamming. Like she'll be a zoner. A lot of people won't know how to deal with her, but if you get the right type of moves, the right type of game set, you'll be able to get past her and probably body her later on once you figure out all her moves and stuff like that. But she will be like a zoning type of a character. You gotta have a zoner in the game, so why not put Black Willow in there as a zoner? You feel me? She's not gonna be combo heavy, so let's not even think about that. She's not gonna be combo heavy. But this next character that's coming up is going to be super combo heavy. Elektra. Elektra is going to be the queen of combos. Like she's going to be heavily combo savvy. Like she's going to be the katana in Mortal Kombat X, pretty much. We all know Katana was like the combo queen in Mortal Kombat X. She will be the combo queen in this type of a game. Her combos will be sick. All her supers will be amazing because all her supers will connect with her specials, and she's just going to be that type of badass character that you're going to pick up and use her. A lot of people are going to find her annoying. A lot of people are going to be like, "Oh, I could pick her up easily." Yes, you can pick her up easily, but it's going to take a advanced player to bring out her greater moves and all her greater specials and stuff that people never seen before. She is going to be one of the top tiers of the game. Bottom line, that's how I would make her. I will make her a top tier, combo heavy specials. You can make her specials weak though. You can make her supers weak, but her combos is going to be on point. I would take that. Up next, Mystique. Mystique is going to be the double agent in the story mode because she can shapeshift into the DC characters. You can go back into shapeshift into being into the Marvel characters. Like she'll be doing work for Magneto and Blackheart in my story mode that I'm making up. So Mystique, her character, I would make her combos pretty much like Elektra's, but not as super combo heavy. Her specials would be kind of powerful. Her combos would be kind of weak. Her ultimates will be very powerful. Like I would give her combos like slightly above average, but her specials will be above average. Just to make sure she's a balanced character. Up next, Lord Star. Now, I'm not a big fan of his, but I respect a lot of people who like him as a character. I don't know how I would make his character moves. I don't know how I would make his moves. But, I would pretty much make them how they are in any, all the movies. I would try to put all his characteristics inside the character and stuff like that. I wouldn't know how to make his moves. I don't even know if I would make him a combo heavy character. I would, but it would be. I would make him like the wacky, goofy type of a character. Funny, but got combos. He would be like the Frank West of this game. Let him use all the the Galaxy movie moves. Let him have all them characters as a special, and move on. I guess. Up next, Winter Soldier. I want him to be combo heavy. I liked him in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. He was not combo heavy in that one, but he was pretty good. He wasn't a solid push, but I would make him at least a low tier character. Low tiers usually have pretty good move sets, pretty good 50/50s, all types of good things like that. I would make him not above average, but good enough to stand on his own. Up next, we got Mr. Roman. Ronan. I would make him his characteristics moves, I would make him a little bit like I'll make him like Thor a little bit, but faster. I would make him super fast, but his move sets is almost exactly like Thor's, like, hammer down, beat you down, grappler. Not too many grappler moves, but like a couple of grappler moves that lead into major combos. That's how I would make him. His costumes and his gear would be amazing. I would like to see how they would do that. And I think he would be a good fit for this game. I don't think a lot of people would like it, but he's a new character. Everybody like new characters. Last but not least, y'all knew he was coming. I don't even think I had to say anything about this, but Thanos. You can't have a Marvel game without the most badass character in the Marvel universe. I said Thor. Thanos is one of those characters where I think when he do like certain combos, he'll get an Infinity Stone. Like if he do a 5-hit combo, he'll get an Infinity Stone. He do a 10-hit combo, he get 2 stones. Keep doing that back and forth. He get all the stones. He get all the stones in his glove. He can do. He can restore. Like if your character dies, he can restore your partner back to life. He can move faster. He can add more power to his combos, more power to his specials. You know, make him faster, stronger, and like he could be like 3 characters in one. Actually, that's how I would make Thanos. A lot of people wouldn't like him, want to like fighting against him, but that's why you take him out first, basically. And that is the character base roster for Marvel versus DC. Now that is my base roster for Marvel vs. DC. If you can be so kind to hit the subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below. Let me know who would you choose on the Marvel side of things for a character roster. Which 22 characters would you guys use? And now you can add now in the comments when you do your Marvel side, you can do your DC side. 22 characters in all for both sides. So 44 characters altogether. I look forward to reading your comments. I do read every single comment that I get. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.
I'm trying to cop me a new chain. And with the block we move things. Black mask, call me Wayne. Black shades like I'm Johnny Cage. Baby girl, these designer frames. They not from here, they Italian made. My main chick look like Cyan Blade.